A very big afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ari I and ULF. You can simply call me Rain, and I welcome you to another episode on Vice Versa. Like this, like that. The motion on this episode is unemployment, and I have a gentleman with me here by name.
Reverend Prince Monyo.
Please come again.
Reverend Prince Monyo.
All right, Reverend Prince Monyo. This program is brought to you by Jinkra City Projects. They have a restaurant, they have a bar, they have a guest house, and they have the favorite meals, one of the best places ever in town. Along Kasua Bojuase Road at Jinkra City Project, they offered us their place to bring you this special episode. So a very big thanks to them in advance. After this, we will be putting their numbers on the screen for you to reach out to them. Reverend Prince, please, you're welcome once again to this show.
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. The motion on this episode is unemployment. What do you have to talk about unemployment, or what is unemployment to your knowledge?
Thank you for this question. Unemployment is very, very important question that you asked. I can say unemployment is something that
Voice out a bit, please.
unemployment is something that we have to look at seriously.
Okay.
People are out there, they have all that it is, but they are not working.
Yeah.
So it makes them hustle and so do things that they're supposed not to do.
Not to do, especially as young as we are in our youthful age.
Yeah.
It's giving us lots of headache that we have to involve ourselves in so many kind of things that we are not supposed to. Do you think that is our blame? They should put the blames on us that we've engaged ourselves in doing certain things like that.
Thank you. I don't think they should put blame or we should put blame on ourselves.
So why not putting the blame on ourselves?
We
For
have-
example, me not being engaged in doing something, luring me into stealing or somebody's thing, don't you think that is a crime? That I have to be blamed for that?
Well, another side of it, I have to be blamed.
Mhm.
But looking at the thing, I have all that I'm supposed to have. My qualification is there. But the government or the industrial area, they are not ready to take it. So the youth for today, they put it upon themselves that they have to find something.
There are ways and means of survival. No matter what, they have to survive.
Yes. So they try to do whatever will support them.
Mhm.
That is why you see people going out for robbing, killing people for money, doing all sorts of things, which is not right.
Yeah.
It's all about because of our government. Let me put it like this.
Mhm.
If the government is able to set up a business
Yeah.
for the youth,
Mhm.
I think these things will not happen.
But here, I think there are lots of business sectors in the country, foreign investors investing in the country, and a whole lot of stuff up and down. And the other side of this unemployment that I want us to look at critically, is it really about the inadequate factories or sectors in the country, or sometimes the people representing these kind of offices are the receptionists that they take our letters, sometimes they don't submit it, their superiors? Do you think they are also doing their job enough, that they are not in a competitive world with anybody?
Well, thank you. I can say they are doing their job. They are trying their best.
Mhm.
But when we talk about application, sending application to companies here and there, people do send applications.
Yeah.
And they receive it as they're supposed to. But they keep it under, as you said.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Some of them will not even submit it at all, and some of them have the right of even opening it to read whatever content you are bringing. Then when they realize that your content or your CV is higher or above that of theirs that they were called over there, they will not even do the means of submitting it at all.
true.
What do you think our leaders to do?
The leaders have to check on those things.
And how would they know that somebody brings an application that is not being submitted?
You know, we were saying something about unemployment. Something like this, we need to get somebody who always take care of that position.
There are always people.
There are always people. So you that is owning the company, you have to check on that. If really you want to help the youth, you have to monitor the person who is taking care of that thing.
Yeah.
Receiving the letters, putting them under the file, throwing them to dustbin.
Yeah.
You have to check. Day in, day out, people do come in.
Oh yeah, sure. Day
For
in there,
every
people do come in. They bring
I don't
lots
think-
of application letters.
I don't think somebody will just stand up and walk into your company and just look at the place and go. But the person is there for a reason. So anytime that you receive something or you are prompted by something like that, you need to check out. If truly you want to help the youth, if truly you are doing something to support the nation, you see.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to look at that side. Applications are coming. It happened
Lots of
before.
applications.
Yeah, it happened before. I worked with a company at Israel that I received about 4 applications.
Yeah.
After receiving the application, I submitted to the administrator. She opened it and read through. And she said is that, oh, we will call them later.
That's all. That's their
We will
fundamental
call
thing that
them.
they used to say.
And I do follow up. I do follow up. I do go to the office. Madam, were you able to call? So you wait. Director will give me the approval.
Okay.
When the people call me, boss, were you able to submit our
As in they are doing follow-up.
follow-up?
Yeah.
So I have done it. It got to a time that what I saw was they just took the application and then they tear it,
They tear the application letters
throw it as-
in the dustbin.
without telling the person anything.
Not even a single call
Not
to the
even a
person.
single call. I asked, the question was, they deserve, but the company is not worthy now that they started, so they have to fix some things.
Yeah, this is also a very good point. In some cases, they will tell you that even my recent, truth be told, my recent application I sent to one of the firms, which I'm not ready to mention name though. When they called for interview, I was like, it reached my turn, and I got there, and I was like, oh, you've achieved a lot for yourself within this period, having 10 years plus of experience in working sectors and a whole lot of stuff. But the truth is, I'm not sure we can give you the opportunity to, because your experiences and your qualifications are something that we cannot put you at that particular level unless they will give me a call for an office if there is a vacancy.
So why do they call? We know the person cannot work with you. They call them.
And my other question is that our educational policies, even if we are educated highly, we go to offices seeking for employment, they said we are above their qualification. Even if we are less educated, they say we are less educated for the sector that they think they needed. What else should we do?
See, it's selfish. Honestly, it's selfish.
You call it selfishness.
Yeah, I call it selfish.
Okay.
If really you want to help someone, don't look at it.
It has to be a negotiable thing, like something like, oh, okay, fine. There is a vacancy of this position, but based on your qualification and stuff, we can't employ you. But if you're able to manage the system of the salary that we are able to offer you, if you're able to accommodate it, we are cool to go. Do you think that is what our people should be doing?
That is what they're supposed to do. Because looking at things now, the youth now in Ghana, they are very vibrant. They are looking
Very,
for
very active, doing anything possible,
possible.
engaging themselves into
Tomorrow
so
you'll
many,
be
many
hearing
things.
them, this thing happened here, this thing happened that place, this and that. Why? They have no job. So they have to find something for themselves. Some of them, they are married people. Some of them, they are not married, but they have to buy clothes, they have to, they are
Support
seeing
the
good
family.
things.
Yeah.
Many things are happening that they're supposed to do something. When you see people driving big cars, you also love to drive big.
And must they be influenced on that?
Well, for that, it is perception. Whatever
The mind tells them.
man tells them, and what they want to achieve in life, that is what they do.
But I believe there is time to everything.
There is time. Everything.
Yeah.
Whatever you start today, tomorrow, the end will come. But it is good that the youth today, we should engage them. Somebody like me, I have all that I'm supposed to have. But I make up my mind not to go and put pressure on someone, employ me, and do that.
We are tired of sending application letters to offices. And right now the situation is like it's about who knows you, not who you know.
Very good.
Who knows you.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. That is how the thing is now. Now, apart from that, some of them are trying to do on themselves, having their own things to do.
Yeah. Their own handiwork skills they do.
Good. But when they go out for work, those who are rich, they will still, rob them. In terms of
Rob them in which way?
payment.
because their qualifications are not high enough. So
Not
when
that,
the payment comes, they will do the reduction or what?
not that. Assuming you are a painter,
Mhm.
that you took a contract or you take a contract, you're supposed to charge the contract like 10,000, and the owner of that job, he knows very well that he's supposed to pay 10,000 to you
Yeah.
for you to take care of the people that you employ, to pay them. You yourself, you have to feed yourself. But looking at your status, you didn't come with car, you didn't brand yourself, so you will look at you and say, 10,000 is too much. I will give you 4,000.
Or because you are not that branded as
Branded,
they wanted, like a big company.
but you are professional.
Okay.
You do what is right. Because of that, they will not pay you what is supposed to. So that you can see the person working hard, but the person is not.
Yeah.
You see the person trying possible best to do whatever he's supposed to do. It's not coming.
Mhm.
So if it got to a point, you see them say, no, I've tried this, I've tried that, it's not working. Let me sit down.
Mhm.
When you sit down in the house, the next thing is I have to look for a way to go and break this door.
Yeah. That is where the mentality of robbery
For
comes.
week. So you are going to break this door because you are hungry.
And is that the only solution?
That is not the solution. The solution for me, the solution is you yourself. If the company is not ready to employ you, employ yourself.
How? By which means? What
By
do I
doing
have?
your
I don't
own
have any
thing.
capital to do anything.
You don't have capital.
And the beginning of every organization demands a capital. So I don't have it.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
It's true. But if really you want to do something, if really you want to achieve something in life, not a huge amount of money. Somebody used 3 cities to start business, and he or she made it.
Those that 3 cities matter you want to talk about, I believe, is something that has happened in the past. Those days,
It's happening now.
like
As I'm
seriously,
talking to you, someone is using 50 cities
okay, to start a
to
business.
start a business, and the person is making it.
Okay, on a very good grounds.
Very good.
Wow,
The person is making it.
it's
I have
interesting.
a proof.
Yeah,
You see?
yep.
So if really you want to do something in life, robbing it will not help. Plan something better for yourself.
For yourself.
If the company is not ready to employ you, employ yourself
So
by
in,
doing something with your own hand.
here lies the case. I don't have the skills. I've not been to any trading sector to learn any handiwork. And I really wanted to clarify that place that
You know
help
what?
yourself. In which way?
Lazy people always give a comment about something.
Nah, this is not for lazy people giving comments or making reckless things about anyone. I don't think so.
Let's talk about this one. You don't have anything to do. You don't know how to paint, how to do this, how to do that. Hmm? If really you want to do something for yourself,
Yeah.
you have to find a way doing it. And you are eating.
Oh yeah, we are eating.
You are always
The stomach doesn't know anything about that,
Good.
whether you are working or not.
good.
Every day
So,
demands for food.
find a place for that stomach.
Mhm.
Find a place for that stomach, and find a place for you yourself. In a way that I know I'll eat 10 cedis a day from morning to evening. 10 cedis. Fine. I don't have any handwork, so I need to learn something.
Yeah.
So what I'm supposed to do is eating 10 cedi a day. I have to eat 5 cedi a day. I have to keep 5 cedi for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Reason that if I'm able to keep that 5 cedi for 1 month, I can raise about, let's say, 300 cedis
Yeah.
or
1,005 or something like that.
And I can go and look for a place to learn something. Things that will give me money quick. Now we have so many entrepreneurship. We have so many things that they teach on TV, online, whatever it is.
Yeah.
People are teaching now. There is something called fish farming.
Yep.
We have catfish farming, tilapia farming, snail farming. We have shower gel. We have paint making. We have pastry.
We have a lot
of things.
is there.
So
A lot.
if really you want to make it for yourself, no one is ready to employ you. Employ yourself. Even if you can go out there and beg your father or your mother to borrow you money It's your parents.
And are they having it enough? Do they have enough like that to support us?
They do.
Serious?
They do. So far as they were able to take care of you to that age,
They can still
they
help
can
you
still
out.
help you out.
So some of these works that you are talking about, don't you think like we the youth, we are feeling so pompous enough that we are big off, or we are becoming so adult in that, like I can't engage myself in doing this thing. If somebody sees me, oh, this is a shame to me. Don't you regard all those things that are also causing us not to have anything to do for ourselves?
Yeah, it's true.
How will I see myself doing this missing work, like dirty myself around? Maybe my girlfriend is always seeing me that, oh, this is what my boy is doing, all this kind of thing.
You need money.
Yeah, I really need money.
Like work for money.
Mhm.
If you need money,
And do you think we are having that mentality right now, or we just want to stand up at a go and make it hype? Boom. That is what we are thinking right now. We don't want to start from the scratch as
I
youth,
don't
as
think-
young
I
as
don't
we
think
are.
we have magic like that. There is nothing like that
Mm-hmm.
that we can get. Even if you go to rituals, if you want to take rituals
Money rituals.
money ritual, whatever it is, if you want to take it,
There is also a process. There's a stage 1 to it, and the process it goes like that.
so you can just sit down. So malam, or yeah, let's say malam, I want money. So make me rich. And malam will say, oh, you are rich.
Already rich, yeah.
No, it will not happen. Sometimes pastors also see people and say, I can see you that you are rich. I can see you driving a big car, Range Rover. I see you traveling to this country. Yeah. But you are not working.
Yeah.
And someone is giving you that prophecy and you are receiving it. Do you think it will come to?
This prophecy issue, I think we should take it out of this context. It is a topic on its own that I've recorded down that we'll be talking about. And I'm sure you will be the same person to come on this podcast to talk about that. But right now, I don't want to talk about anything prophecy. Let's just hang it out of the system. Focus on our. Listen,
the youth-
what do you think you should tell our youth outside there?
What I want
We don't have enough employment distance, working sectors, factories and communities. But I believe there are ways and means that we can engage ourselves in something.
Yeah, for sure. There's way and means. And what I want to tell them is they should find something to do. It's not easy.
It is not easy. You know
They have
that
to
yourself.
try.
They have to try.
They have to try.
For how
So
long?
far as I'm making it, I know they can also make it.
Mhm.
You get
Even at some of the places that you have to send applications, excuse me to say, even at some filling stations, after all, even some filling stations, they're also demanding for high degrees.
Leave them.
Why do you have to talk about this?
Leave those
Are they spoiling the system for us?
are
They are
spoiling
making it very difficult for us to get into something doing. And they are rather giving us that mentality of stealing and doing sakawa and
Someone is
so many things.
that he or she was not able to go to school. But he or she has that ability to go.
That is the talent we are talking about.
Sometimes we shouldn't look at education background. We should look at the person itself. What the person can do. People have the qualifications that they talk about, the degree, diploma, masters. But when we give them the work to do, they will feel it.
And I can vividly tell you of one of my experiences. I sent an application to one of the media houses, a TV station, which I'm not ready to mention name though. So what happened is the manager took my application letter. We interrupted. I told him this is what I'm capable of doing with so many talents buried in one person. And upon talking, I have to get a third person whose number I need to get. In case I'm not reaching the manager or the management, I have to reach out to the other person. So I do follow up, but the guy keeps tossing me in a whole lot. So I have to involve the third person to find out what is happening. It was there that I realized the manager did not even submit my application letter to the authorities. Because when he looked at my CV, he realized I have so many talents that if I'm given the opportunity to come to that sector, either his job is going to be at stake, he that is having the educational background, his job is going to be at stake or not. So he didn't even submit the application letter, but he used his own mind to convince me, tell me so many things for me to calm down. And at the end of it, he doesn't pick my calls anymore. So for the sake of saving that third person's life and job, I have to be muted over everything without even saying anything, just to keep her intact. You see, so these things are things that are happening in some sectors that their bosses. I'm not in support of unemployment, but some of these unemployment things are the causes of we the youth ourselves who has the opportunity staying at some of the working sectors that we think is for life. Are you getting what I'm saying? So with such a thing, what do you think you can say? What do you think you can talk about?
I said that earlier on. The CEO of the company
Mhm.
have to be checking. They have to check every day.
Every blessed day, or there should be a particular time that maybe every Fridays like this when they are closing, then they say like
You know,
the applications that has come on board.
yeah,
There are talents outside there, my brother. Lots of talents that they are not supporting. I am telling you.
they are. Yeah, they have a lot of talent. You know, sometimes who are you going to blame? You have to blame your own self. Like you said, the youth, the one that received your application, is a youth.
He's a youth like me.
He's a youth.
Yeah.
So the enviness, you have it, I don't have it. So they have to find a way.
And I use education to be there. How can you use talent to come and clear me off? So the enviness
Education
comes
has
in
nothing to do with
everything.
talent.
No, talent is something different on its own
That
that you
is what I
can't use
said.
education to compete. I keep saying this.
Yeah, that is what I said. We should look at the person, not the education.
There is 100% of talent in the field of work than education.
Yeah.
I am telling you.
See, I met a gentle guy on a field as a construction. The guy was engineer when it comes to construction.
Yeah.
He was engineer. But the way he constructs the work, my brother, is very poor.
Very, very poor.
Very, very.
An
He
educated
has a
person.
master's, he has a PhD.
Everything
Everything.
that it takes. But when we come to the field of working, very, very poor.
Very, very. You see, he has it. You say, what do you know? What do you know? I have it. What do you know? Well, bro, take time. You see, those things also sack the youth, those who has the talent. Those things. But I go straight and told him that look, you have it all, but what you're doing here is wrong.
Very, very poor.
I don't have that certificate that you're talking about, but I have it in my mind. He said, Prince, you can't challenge me. So I'm not challenging you, but I'm just drawing your attention to something. What they said is okay. I am saying that it's not okay. So why? Take your level, put it on it, and let's see if that thing is okay. You put the level on it, say, hi, how do you manage to know this? I say, yes, I've been in the field for 18 years. So I know what is construction, I know who is engineer and who is not engineer. Not the book.
Not the book.
The
Sure.
book has nothing to do on food. Those who on the field, that is what we are talking about. You see someone calling himself engineer, common footing, and common footing, you don't know how to do it. Even recently I met a guy called Foreman. He said he's a foreman, missing foreman.
Yeah, they do call them like that, foreman.
Foreman. And he was, oh my God, he was trying to do footings, some footings. Then the place is not waterlogged. The place is not waterlogged. It's on top of like something like here. This guy raised the footing from down to top for 10 course, 10 line, which is bad. And we feel they feel the footings, and now the footing alone is about 8 inches.
All right, I may not know what you're talking about, though. That is not my field, but you are into it and you know what you're talking about. And I believe whatever you are saying is the truth, unless I do my researches very well after the show. So, what can you advise the youth of today that shouldn't? We are only fighting for the better tomorrow, even if it's not this generation, but the next generation coming that we may not survive or we might even be there to watch out for. What can you tell these people, with the youth, based on the high level of unemployment of the nation?
What I want to tell the youth is they should employ themselves
Mhm.
doing something, whatever it is.
Whatever it takes.
If government is not ready to give you center, give yourself a center.
So, in short, I'm believing that the educational system is for the government sectors and some partially the private sectors. But for we, the people that are not that educated enough, but we have the talent and skills.
If you are not well educated, you have that talent anywhere, find yourself well.
It's all about branding. You should just brand yourself
Just
well.
brand yourself. If you want to be a big time contractor, sit down, think about it,
Project, program yourself,
program yourself, and then move forward.
move forward.
For 18 years on hustle field, no complaint. So I'm seeing myself better than those who are in the education center or government center.
They are taking this thing over there. They are taking the education over there.
But they can do more than you.
Yeah, that is why they cheat you guys.
And
Because when they get a contract like that, they come for you people that are having the talent even more than them. And when you go to the field, you do more than what they can do, and they give you what they think is right for you.
that is why I say if you're able to brand yourself, no one will cheat you.
No one will cheat you. You believe in that
I believe in that
highly.
highly.
Okay.
For instance, I have a company that I'm running, and I have safety officers, I have media personnel, I have safety target. And if you call me for a job, I am not going for myself. I have to send my workers.
Your workers.
Those who are going to take the measurement, different
The first view.
different the one is going to take the first view, and different the one who is going to give you the estimate. Before you see me myself, me that you are seeing today, before you see me one on one,
So all those things need to be taken into consideration. All right.
you are not well educated, but
Surround yourself with
Surround
people that have at least that kind of
and
level.
and let them know what you are doing, the vision that you have.
Yeah.
Let them know. Sometimes people go to school and read book, learn here and there, blah 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 blah. People sleep, they have their vision. Are you getting my point? So we the youth, we need to brand ourselves. We should get center for ourselves. We shouldn't wait for anyone. No government is coming to put food on table for you.
No. They are only amassing wealth into their own pocket, so they don't even have that time for you. They are not even thinking about you.
So what you have to do for yourself, do it.
They are even ready to take from you. So what are you telling me?
So the youth for today, I am telling the youth, do something for yourself. Don't wait for government.
Yeah.
Don't wait for anything.
Time
And
and
don't
tide
be
wait
too
for no
much
man.
Politician. Don't be too much
Political.
person. Too much political things, master, you will lose your job
As a youth.
as a youth. If you don't take time, you will be killed.
Politics has taken over everything, so it's taking away jobs from the system. Everything right now is politics.
Everything right now is
Politics in the classroom, politics in the church room,
But-
politics everywhere.
But if you brand yourself, you will be out of that one.
Do you think so?
Oh yes,
Serious.
serious. You know my party?
I don't know your party, and I don't want to know your party.
Yeah, you will never.
Yeah.
But I know who I'm voting for.
Yeah.
Either NDC, MPP, CPP, whatever it is. I know who I'm going to vote for. And I am not going to say it for someone. Oh, this one is for CPP. So CPP people don't give him job. Don't do this. No. I know who I'm going to vote for,
And vote wisely.
and I'll vote for it.
It doesn't matter whether your party is whatever, you have to vote wisely.
The truth is, we the youth, we don't want to say the truth about these politicians here and there.
We are scared of
We are
them.
scared of it.
And when we are given the mandate to do so too, we are overdoing it.
That is lack of knowledge. Bible said it's a lack of knowledge. My people.
Yeah.
We are perishing because we don't want to learn. We don't want to go back to our ancestors. How they follow the truth. How they make it. Sometimes you can be rich today, tomorrow you can be poor.
Oh yeah.
It depends the way you handle
You
your
handle yourself, you project yourself.
Somebody can be poor today, tomorrow that person can be rich. So it's all about the determination that you yourself you have and the focus that you have. That is my slogan. My philosophy is determination is focused. Whatever you determine in life, you achieve it. When you focus on that, you achieve it. See, today that we are having this interview, I've never dreamed about it.
Yeah.
But today I'm here.
It's manifesting.
I know tomorrow I'll become somebody big. But I don't know how it will start.
But you have the vision
I
for
have
it.
the vision.
So shall it become. Inshallah.
I have it. So the youth for today, what I'm telling them is that we should do something for ourselves. We shouldn't depend on anyone.
Yeah, there are lots of
Depend
skills
on
outside there.
ourselves.
Yeah, there are lots of skills outside there.
Me here, if you don't know how to, if you don't know how to do painting,
Mhm.
if you don't know how to do this and that, if you want to learn work, you can come to me. I'm there for you.
All right, let me just come to this, then we quickly wrap up. It's almost time. What I want you to do is talk about yourself for me in a very brief one. Talk about yourself. I could have done this from the beginning before, but my apologies or pardon me for that. So you just quickly talk about yourself, what you are into, and how we can reach out to you in a simple way.
Well,
You have 2 minutes to do that.
well, my name is Reverend Prince Mono, as I said earlier on.
Yeah.
I'm a pastor for Strong Family Chapel
Mm-hmm.
International. I'm a branch pastor,
Mm-hmm.
and apart from my pastoral work, I have my own things doing.
Yeah.
And I registered a company called Rep Group of Companies.
Okay.
We do a lot of things. We do construction work. We build from the foundation, from the scratch, finishing.
Mm-hmm.
Roofing, painting, tiling. We do all things.
Gardening.
Garden concerning construction. When we talk
Anything
about
construction, real estate. Are you
Real
into
estate.
that?
Yes.
When you get a contract.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is your profession.
That is my
Aside the pastoral work that you are doing,
My
this
profession.
this is your full profession. This is what is bringing food to the table, not you prophets taking our. In fact, I don't want to go into that. You see, I really don't want to go into that. So we are leaving that out. Maybe we'll get time for that. Or I'll call you on this show purposely.
Prophecy is whereby
Please, your contact, a contact of yours that maybe somebody ready to give you a contract to do in terms of the painting, the construction, and whatever you think it is.
Okay, you can reach me on 0536 0536 21.
0536 That is the rep group of companies contact.
My
So
personal number is 0532.
I think reaching out to you on the company will be something okay.
Okay.
Since it's a company, you have to make use of the company more than your personal delegate. So, yeah, with me is Reverend Prince Monyo. His number is 0536 Reaching out to him to get your construction works done, your design paints, your gardening stuffs, all being that done. So when you contact him, you reach out to him directly. The name of the company is Rep Group of Companies. Rep Group of Companies. Your final decision, your final thoughts on unemployment.
Well, my final words for the youth again is we should educate ourselves. We should educate ourselves for doing something for ourselves.
We should learn.
We should learn. Come to me, I will teach you. Whatever you want to learn.
Yeah.
In construction, I'm there. In making soap, shower gel, parasol, whatever.
All those
it is,
things.
I am there.
All right.
I am going to teach you free because it's very difficult these days to get money to go and register yourself as apprentice. But I am not going to take money because I know the youth now is suffering. What's that bread? The youth are suffering. You see? So I open up for everyone. We should learn something for ourselves. When
Yeah.
you come, I'm ready for you. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome, Reverend Prince Monyo. This program, once again, is brought to you by Adinkra City Projects. They have a restaurant, they have a bar, they have a guest house, and they do pizza, they do fufu on an order base. Yeah. My name is Ari Indolf. You can simply call me Rain for sponsorship, promotion, business advertisement, you can reach out to vice versa on 05000 1005 05000 1005. Until then, watch out for the next episode. Thank you very much.